huge amount of money was
Peter Mureithi, born in a family of 3 in Nyandarua County, always had a dream of owning his business right from his youthful age.
I remember one time we were sitting with my father and my parents, and I told them, you know what, one day I will be a very big CEO in this country and I will employ a lot of people.
Driven by the inspiration to elevate his family out of poverty, Mureithi worked extra hard in school, always outperforming his peers. This led to him getting sponsorship for his education from well-wishers.
My parents had to really struggle to raise us up. So you'll find that at most of the times we used to go to the shamba and cultivate some crops for us to go and sell them to the market. See, because I was told that there was an opening somewhere in the Ministry of Tourism. You see, so I did tours and travel, but the job didn't come forth, you know, as promised. So I had to go back to the village to restart my life again. To start a nursery is not a hard job, you see, because you will find that to get the seeds, I used to get the seeds from the trees, you see. So I used to climb the trees, get the seeds from there, dry them, propagate them, and also for the polythene tubes, with only 100 bob, I would get like 100 seedlings. Though I used to do manual jobs to get that money, that 100 bob.
Life back at the village wasn't easy either. There are days Mureithi stayed without a single meal, but he persevered.
In fact, I slept for a few days without food, and also to get people to recognize your work. I could go to do the manual jobs, and then I could get some money, and also now come to the, you know, there is these adverts. I used to go and advertise there. In fact, that time, I was everything. I was the receptionist, I was the secretary, I was the CEO, I was everything. I used to do internet a lot. In fact, a lot of people used to find me through internet. So my first job came when I got a landscape architecture job, whereby I was paid 500,000 shillings. That's when my breakthrough came.
Mureithi faced a number of challenges along the way, despite his business being stable.
I pumped in all my money there, around 4 million shillings. And then I had also to go for the loans. And so when I went to the loans, and there was a little bit of delay, you know, so to be paid back that money, that loan was very hectic for me to pay back. But eventually I did it.
Mureithi now has an agri-business running smoothly, employing over 200 people.
We plant trees in your farm, and then we come and buy them back. Since we are starting up an industry for timber that will be dealing with everything. See, from furnitures, from paper manufacturing, from timber construction, everything. So Tree Africa deals with timber investments. So we have greenhouses, Goldenscape greenhouses. That one deals with agribusiness. Right now we are selling them at 15 shillings per seedlings. That is 3 seedlings. But we also have fruit seedlings. Fruit seedlings depend with the type of fruit seedling, because it ranges between 50 and 250 shillings per seedling.
Mureithi shares his biggest achievement yet.
My biggest achievement was that job that I got. The first time. That 500,000, that up to now was my biggest achievement.
Mureithi has advice for would-be entrepreneurs.
To be patient in business. You know, if you look at others, it has taken me 10 years to be here I am. In fact, over 10 years right now. So, patience. You know, young men and women of nowadays, they want something and they want it tomorrow, you see. So, but that's a problem, because you can't achieve something by tomorrow unless you have a godfather who has a lot of money to just bankroll you.
A business is like a rose. It takes time for it to blossom. But once it blossoms, the scent is so good. It's the same thing with businesses. You have to put your effort, plan well, and make sure it blossoms just like the rose. Sarah Adam, K24 for Destiny Shepherds.